All right. Good morning, or good afternoon.
Good
My
afternoon.
name is obviously Landry. We've met before. We know each other a little bit, but could you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit for?
Thank you, Salah, for interviewing me, and appreciate. Thank you for trusting me to be interviewed. My name is Elias Salibi. I'm from Lebanon. I was born in Lebanon in the early 50s, or the middle of the 50s, And I went to school there, public school, mostly was public school, elementary. And I went to, after that, we went to high school. And in elementary school and high school, we study French, Arabic, and in the college, we study English. So English is my third language. Um,
And so obviously your first language would be Arabic, and then followed shortly by French. Then, right?
that's right. Mostly is Arabic, my language, my main language, and French is the second language, which is in adjacent to Arabic. So together, Arabic and French are the languages we spoke and we practice every day in the classroom.
What dialect of Arabic did you learn during school?
We learn the our dialect, the Lebanese dialect, as well. We do MSA, the MSA, yeah, in the high school or in the middle school when we start do presentation and speaking. They we do it in MSA.
Okay. And so an interesting point is you actually taught me MSA. So maybe we could speak MSA briefly for the video.
MSA, okay, MSA, MSA. Not that. Did you learn some dialect as well? Did you? Probably.
Um
Yeah, MSA, mostly MSA. Yes.
Mostly MSA. Well, and for reference, MSA stands for Modern Standard Arabic, right?
Yes, right. Modern Standard Arabic. Mostly the
So
language, I say the speaking language, but mostly each country they do mostly dialects, except for TV and for public and for uh, government things they use MSA.
okay. Well, real briefly, let's we can switch to MSA and I'll end up translating the Arabic, but um أهلا وسهلا كيف الحال اليوم؟
الحمد لله. كيف حالك أنت؟
أنا بخير والحمد لله.
أين أنت الآن؟
الآن أنا في شركتي في في ولاية تكساس وأدرس اللغة عفوا أدرس آه، علوم سياسي في
آه.
جامعة تكساس A&M.
صحيح، ممتاز. وأنا أيضا درست في جامعة أم كمان. ها.
نعم في في جامعة the Bush School
صحيح.
في تكساس A&M.
صحيح، أنا أيضا درست هناك، درست الرياضيات والكيمياء والفيزياء والكهرباء
الكهرباء. نعم yeah نعم. um so you did study at Texas A&M هندسة engineering.
نعم.
yeah. How
درست
was that?
في سنة 1996.
Right.
درست هناك أو درست هنا، ما كان في مدرسة خاصة هنا من الجامعة لمدة 3 أشهر.
Okay, so 3 years.
نعم. 3 سنوات. لا، 3 أشهر، ولكن كانت 3 أشهر كان مكثفة intense.
Okay.
يعني 7 ساعات في اليوم فيزياء، و7 ساعات في كيمياء، و7 ساعات رياضيات.
Okay.
yeah
So
intensive. ايه.
that was that at Texas A&M in Texas or in Qatar?
no كانت هنا في سانتا كروز. في
Okay.
في شركة، كنت أعمل في شركة تكساس انسترومنت.
Okay.
تكساس انسترومنت. وتكساس انسترومنت هي التي أحضرت البرنامج من جامعة ان يونيفرسيتي لتدريس الموظفين فيها، لأني
Okay.
كنت أعمل في المعدات وفي السيمي كوندكتور ولا equipment.
Okay. um so for the purpose of the questions, we can go ahead and switch back to English. But so just to kind of summarize, you studied, you had a program through Texas Instruments where you spent, you said it was 3 months,
Yeah, 3 or 4 months. I
3 or 4 months studying like math, physics, chemistry, and did you say
Electricity.
engineering in at A&M?
Yes, now.
Okay. Well, that's pretty interesting. What year was that again? I missed the year.
في سنة 1996. 96.
Okay, so 96.
نعم 96.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So, so you said you were from Lebanon. Um, what year did you move from Lebanon to the United States, or move from Lebanon to any other country for that matter?
1976, I went to Saudi Arabia.
Okay. What were you doing in Saudi Arabia?
I was working in Saudi Arabia. I worked for Saudi Airlines. Saudi Airlines. And after that, I switched to 3 years. I switched to AT&T and
Mhm.
عملت ops for like maybe 2 more years, 3 years there. وبعد ذلك after that I work for McDonnell Douglas in a program called Peace Sun Group. Peace Sun Group. This is the F-15 program, Saudi Arabia and United States. So I
Okay.
worked at that company like 4 years, 4 years, yeah.
So you were doing like defense contracting stuff?
I was working as a translator and government relation between U.S. government and Saudi government on some issues like translating some papers, like a passport processing things, help help. Yeah, like with a human resource. I work for a human resource.
Okay. And so, when did you end up moving to the United States?
I moved to United States. Like when I was working in Saudi Arabia, I visited the United States 2, 3 times. In 1986, I went to Lebanon, which is when I finished my Saudi Arabia. I went to Lebanon for the summer because my hometown is Lebanon, my
Right.
home country. And then I did there only one summer. I did not like it because I'm used to be working continuous, going and coming.
Mm.
So I came to United States to visit, and I went back to was in 1986. Went back to Lebanon and came back again in 1986. So I've
Okay.
been here in 86.
1986.
Yeah. Now,
So, when you moved, well, first off, before 1986, and before you went to Saudi Arabia, when you were growing up in Lebanon, what was that like?
it was actually I went to Saudi Arabia because 1970 76. I graduated 1973, 74,
Mm.
and then the war started.
What war?
The civil war between the Palestinian and Lebanese, Muslims, Christian. They start having war, like fighting, street fighting. I work at the Holiday Inn in Beirut. The Holiday Inn in Beirut. It's a big, huge hotel in the Middle East, the biggest one in the Middle East at that time. And then was evacuated by the tank from the hotel because the Palestinian came to the hotel and occupied the hotel because it is a very high building and they could reach anywhere in Beirut, the Christian area actually. The Palestinian, we were forced to move out the hotel and they burned some hotels there, like Phoenicia, St. George Hotel. They set them on fire and they stay in the Holiday Inn in Beirut to fight. It was the cross point from the Christian side, so Christian and Muslim. So it was a war between Christian and Muslim, which is it was Not really, really, but it was created that way, a Muslim Christian, but mostly Palestinian, PLO.
PLO.
Yeah, PLO, Palestinian Liberation Organization. They gave them authority, the all Arab leaders. They allowed them to fight Israel from the south of Lebanon, but they did not do it. They went and started fighting the Lebanese Christian.
Right.
Yeah, you probably know that.
Right. I don't know if my audience for this video knows that. They might, but I know you and me have talked a little bit about that over
Yeah,
the year or so of
yeah,
studying. So, and
yeah.
you're a Christian in Lebanon. So, how did that make you feel when you were watching the Palestinians and the Christians wage war on each other?
What do you feel like if they all Arab, they authorize the Palestinian to fight Israel, and then instead of fighting Israel, they fight the Christian. So we had to stand up, and then each one get his gun and ready to go, fit gun, and then get ready to go. So they one night they came to us at 4 o'clock in the morning. So they came to our home. They surrounded our home,
Hmm.
and we stood up. We all get ready to fight, and then they realized that, oh, this those people are ready to fight now, so they left.
Is this
But
the story that you told me and Yusuf during class about
yeah,
the
yeah,
bomb?
yeah,
Get so leave you get the bomb.
yeah, I got
That was an interesting story.
the Libby bump. Yeah, my uncle, my uncle, he was very smart in during those bumps.
Yeah, it's a very it's very different examples of childhood memories that you have than what we have here. I know we talked at length in class about some of
Yeah,
your childhood memories, and I remember we were always in class. We were always shocked because you're talking about these extraordinary, uh, moments of lore, kind of.
that's,
Yeah.
I, I compare my kids. My kids. I have three boys. Huh?
Hmm.
They grow up here. Like with their life is different. Like, what the heck? This is my kids here.
Yeah.
This is way different than those guys. But beside that, life there is tough.
Right.
In Lebanon, the mountain, we had farm. We have to really take care of the farm, and we live tough life. So you have to fight and to fight to maintain your land.
I mean, where did we leave off?
Um Maybe uh, I grew up in Lebanon. Grew up in Lebanon.
When you were in Lebanon, how much of the news media did you like consume? Like the newspapers, the news. How did you get your news in Lebanon?
News in Lebanon, very important, very, very important. Everyone in Lebanon, children, grandchildren, guys, ladies, older people, everybody is all interested in news there.
Hmm.
Everybody knows news there. You have to know what's going on around you. So we have, at my time, radio was the most common thing for news. Radio, TV, but TV was not available everywhere, but mostly radios.
Okay.
TVs, yeah, it's very common, like for really news, but mostly radios. You can carry it anywhere. You go to the valley. Radio are
How many channels were there for you to get your news on the radio?
you could get several channels, but mostly we listen to uh, Lebanese broadcast LBC, Lebanese broadcast station since 1973, and still now I still listen to that station as a
Mhm.
radio station. They have a TV. We lot like BBC. We listen to the Israelis, the radios, Israeli radios, Egyptian radio. We like Israelis radio. They're
Why? Why do
good
you why do you listen to the Israeli radio?
because they talk about things. They are very honest, more than like used to be. Uh, told I tell you about what's going on in
Mhm.
reality, because they were not involved in the wars at that time. So they tell you what happened here, there, what happened there. BBC was very good resource for the news at that time. BBC.
Okay.
Uh, you'd not want to listen to radios or leftist radios like radios are supported by Palestinian or by the some Lebanese leftist side, because they are anti anti the Christian. Believe me, it was very anti the Christian. They
Mhm.
tell you this, they were really bad until now. They're still bad until now after 50 years, and they're still really bad station. Like
So so it the Christians in Lebanon, would you say that they listen to different radio for their news than the Arabs in Lebanon, or would everybody kind of listen to the same sort of radio stations for their news?
yeah, mostly if I'm Christian, I listen to my station because I believe them.
Okay.
The other guys, for example, Muslim, they listen to their station because they believe they're right.
Mhm.
So each most people listen to their, like I know some people I know here, they don't like to listen to MTV. They still like to listen to Al Manar because this is station supported by Iranian.
Almenara's,
Al Manar, yes.
and then MTV is supported by Lebanon.
MTV, yes, it is Lebanese, and you could have guests from. They support free speech from any. They come in from Muslims, Christian, Shiite. Anybody came to the station, interview and talk. If you go to others, it's a free speech, and best is it's the best TV station in the Middle East. If you go to Al-Manar is controlled by the Iranians, so you have to say they only interview people and talk to people from their own sites only, not like it's not like open and MTV attack. They don't care. They don't like Lebanese government. They attack Lebanese government. They don't like this one. They attack. So they don't like the Syria tried to shut down Lebanese MTV. The Syrian regime, they try to shut down the MTV, Lebanese media.
Mhm.
And somehow, and the regime of Syria is gone, but the MTV is still there. See? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
well, MTV strong, I guess.
MTV is very strong because the right of the speech, right? You cannot shut the right thing. You cannot shut off
Right.
people speak rights.
Right.
Even even you see it right on the to your cut off your neck. Don't worry, just say it right. Say the truth.
Mhm.
So
So,
Syria, it was anti-Syria. MTV also was not pro-Syria station or pro-Syria regime. Actually, they always attack the Syrian regime, and till the Syrian regime is gone, the MTV stay there.
so is MTV like, would you call it the mass media for Lebanon, or is there something else that is more mass media?
MTV is yeah, most of the people in the Arab world, in when they listen to Lebanese news, they listen to MTV.
Okay.
They have also very nice program, very educated program. Like right now, if you open right now, there is the world of people. So this guy Marcel Ghanem, he interviewed ministers. He he interviewed the president. He interviewed everybody, and people get to his studio and they ask the president questions. They put him on the spot.
Hmm.
Other station, nobody go. They don't interview that because nobody like to go there because they are only pro. If you are Iranian or supported by Iran, you can go there. Beside that, nobody want to go there to the station. Manar, remember Manar or
Hmm.
Al Jadid also. This is supported by them.
So so focusing on MTV, because obviously you have the different channels and they have their different bias, but you would follow MTV, and you've said a lot of things about what you like about MTV. So like that they're pro free speech, that they don't pull their punches, they'll attack Syria or they'll attack Lebanon. Is there anything about MTV that you don't necessarily like flaws with MTV?
Yeah, they don't have those. They tell you the truth. They tell you the real news.
Hmm.
They tell you the real news. Like Al Arabiya also is one of the good station. Arabiya, Al
Right.
Haq is a good station. Al
Right.
Jazeera maybe not really. Al Jazeera
Okay.
not really. But MTV those two station. Also, what do you the newspaper we I forget the name of it. Like two, three station are really good. But MTV is the top. LBC,
Okay.
Lebanon Broadcast is good one also as well.
So with mass media, what like mass media as a whole, with all the different channels put together, what would you say is a good thing about it? It's something that you like about it.
I like the MTV because they have you could impress your mind yourself.
Okay.
You don't have to worry. They don't shut you off on the air.
And what
You,
would be something that you don't like about it?
I don't like it. Uh, Not this one. This one I really like it. They do sometimes lot of programs, silly program, but
Mhm.
this TV you cannot get everything from TV. They have to fill their
Right.
they have to fill their programs. Like today, Thursday, if you look for Kalam and Nas, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised really how how they are. I should be opening it up for you and now. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. So from I guess moving on from the media, what's
Okay, 1 second. Let me show you something very quickly.
okay.
At this time, which is at this time,
Is this a like a modern news story right now?
this live thing. This is to tell you with this is live. Okay,
هيديك الشهر ب $250 لما بالصيف فينا نبيعه ب $600 حنبيعه ب
this
$600
guy here
لانه
is the
لما
minister.
يبطل فيها مصاري
This is
هذه
here
المصاري
the minister,
وعليك على ظهرك مسؤوليه
Middle East Airline, the president of Middle East Airline.
Okay.
Yeah. So they bring him today, and they told him why your prices are more expensive than other airplanes. So he had to explain.
So they put him in the hot seat.
Yeah, but you have see, people ask why your Middle East airline are expensive. So he has to explain
Got
why
it.
they.
Well, that's pretty cool. So, but you keep up with the news from Lebanon fairly regularly.
Of course, every day. This I listen to news, the debates every day, 2 hours maybe debates.
What, in your opinion, what's the most important news story that's going on in Lebanon right now?
The most important one right now is Hezbollah.
Hezbollah?
Hezbollah does not, last year Israel kicked their ass, and they beg United States
Right.
to interfere and make a peacekeeping with them, and they in order to stop Israel from attacking them. I don't know if you follow the news. they beat the hell out of them. You know what it means, the hell out of them. They
Right.
follow everywhere from the plane. First, they bomb. You know, they have pagers. They have pagers.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. And then later on, they attack the president, Hezbollah, the Hassan Nasrallah. They kill him 10 floors under the ground.
The Lebanese president?
Yeah, not the president, Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah.
Okay.
Hassan Nasrallah. They have intelligence. I'm really impressed with their intelligence, how they know each single one of them, what they're doing. Each single Hezbollah, they know his face, they know his speech, they know his what he does.
Mm-hmm.
They go from the drone. You know, if he sees on the motorcycle, they shoot him from the motorcycle. They know. They tell you this is the guy. You know, they know from the plane that this is the guy. This is the guy. And sometimes they told him, you know, don't go there. Just get back. You know, if he's
Yeah.
not on the big list, you know,
Yeah.
the drone go down and tell him, you know, don't go there. We know where you're going. Get back. So he comes back.
Well, that's impressive stuff.
And the thing is about the Hezbollah, they believe everybody is an agent for another country. But
Okay.
in reality, none of those people who accuse are agent except them. They are the agent themselves. They are the spy to Israel and the spy to Iran. So half to Israel, half to Iran. Israel cannot go and attack all those guys if there is no intelligence inside the Hezbollah militias.
So they're working both sides of it.
Yeah, like yes, they are really, yes, they are. The Mossad are inside Hezbollah. They penetrate Hezbollah in the heart. I like it.
How do most people in Lebanon feel about the issue with Hezbollah versus Israel?
I tell you honestly, most of the people are happy from Israel attacking Hezbollah.
Really?
Maybe 80%. Christian, Muslim Sunnis, Druze, they are inside them, they are happy. They want really to get rid of Hezbollah. Hezbollah, you know, it is they're Lebanese, but they are brainwashed by the Iranian, you know. So they're brainwashed by Iranian, and they are pro-Iranian. And United States kicked as not let's say Israel did what
So,
they did for Hezbollah in Lebanon. Everybody's so happy. And okay, here we talk about they did a core last year, 26th of November,
okay.
that they will withdraw from. They will put up their arms, give the to get dismantle the arms. After a couple of weeks, they refuse. Said, no, we're not going to give up our arms.
Mm,
That's really bad, you know. So
yeah.
every day when I see them attacking Israel, some people, I tell you, I'm happy, and everybody else is happy.
So, I guess moving on from that, and you might know this a little bit better than a lot of people since you lived in Lebanon for um a great deal of your life, but you've also lived in America for longer than I have. So, what um what are some misconceptions that Americans have regarding Lebanon that you've witnessed or you're aware of?
Misconcept, actually, if you, before maybe like 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, like you ask American, I am from Lebanon. Oh, is it desert? Is it desert there? I said, no, Lebanon is like, it's not a desert. It's like a foresty country. It's a high mountain, 10,000 feet. There's snow. The city is close to the mountain. In a half hour, you'll be at elevation of 7,000 feet high.
Skiing.
Skiing, like you go
Yeah.
Beirut. Uh, People at that time did not know that. But now you tell him something, also he look onto Google it. Oh yeah, this is beautiful here, huh? It's
Yeah.
not what I thought it is. So, and also before the concept, people know that Arabs, and are all, but when they start looking into things, they realize that they are not like we had an idea about them like 30 years ago. So
Hmm.
that's people start to understand more.
Before I went to class and before I studied with you and the rest of the teaching team, I was not aware that Lebanon was such a beautiful country. That it was mountainous with cypress trees and skiing. You
Yeah,
know, I grew up like a lot of Americans. Everybody thinks that the Middle East is just it looks like Saudi Arabia. That's what everybody believes. Um,
yeah. But however, now Saudi Arabia, you'll be amazed in Saudi Arabia now. What I see now in Saudi Arabia,
uh-huh.
uh, same like when I was there in 70, 74, 70,
Much
70.
different.
It is the country. It is like turn upside down, from the downside up. This is you'll be amazed how the streets, the highways, the airport. The airport is an art. You go to airport, Riyadh airport.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's just like you go to a museum.
Really?
Oh yeah, this is at that time. I remember when they opened the airport. See this because I work in the old airport
Okay.
and I saw the new airport. Oh, what happened here?
But in a good way.
And now look, see now people that are women driving in the street. They having a stadium. They have theaters now. Theaters, see Lebanese Arab singers go there and perform in theaters. This never been that before. This is the prime, the crown prince Mohammed. He really advanced the country, advanced advanced the country 100 years ahead from it was.
So it's making a lot of forward progress.
Oh yeah, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. This because of the crown prince Mohammed, the young guy. Huh?
Hmm.
Yeah, he has a vision. He has a vision. You see, he came here last couple of days ago to the president. You see,
Yeah.
I don't know if you had a chance to see how he was welcome in United States. Like nobody else, no other president was welcome like this guy.
I
Yeah,
didn't get a chance to watch it.
yeah.
But so I know
And,
whenever.
and he said once, like he said, he was very happy because when Trump was there, they make a deal like $600 billion business, 600
Mhm.
billion. When he came here, he said, you know something? I realize I want to make $1 trillion business with the United States. And
That's good.
and the President Trump said, "Are you sure?" I said, of course, I'm sure. What do you think? $1 trillion business.
Well, that's good. That's good for both of us. That's good for
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia, and
we
that's
like
good
we
for
like
America.
we like Saudi Arabia
Yep.
and support United States and time now. And then he said, and 120 company now that will start making business with Saudi Arabia inside import, export, and developing things in there. And if you want to go work there one day, you can go. You find a job easily.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
So, when you moved when you moved to America, you came from working in Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
and then when you first got here in 1986, how did you feel about that? What did you think coming to America? What misconceptions did you have about America before you visited or moved here?
When I moved here, basically, I wasn't sure I want to stay here because I was settled in Lebanon. I have my home in Beirut. I have home in the mountain. I have
Hmm.
property there. I just temporary. I said I want to be here temporary till things get better and settled in Beirut.
Right.
Like 6 months, I work in different places here. I work in the rest. I work my cousin opened a ice cream factory here, manufacturing. So I was running his manufacturing to manufacture ice cream temporarily till I see how things will get better in Lebanon, but didn't. So I was here, and then I want to work, and then I met my wife.
Hmm.
I want to go to Lebanon. I said, no, you can't go to Lebanon anymore now. I don't want to go there. So we decided to get married in a church.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, but in my mind, I would still want to go there. And she's also as well. But in reality, things get worse and worse and worse there.
How before we move on to about you and your family, I just wanted to real quickly ask, when you were growing up, what what was your perception of Americans or America before you ever like came here?
When we grow up, we say, oh, America, America is the greatest country in the world. America, America, America. Uh, we know a lot. We like when people, Lebanon, a lot of Americans came to Lebanon in 1860, 1870. They've been here for a long time. So when they go visit there, oh, he's American, this guy. Oh, he has a camera, camera
Yeah.
with Polaroid camera. Wow, this is something.
Yeah.
You make a picture and comes right away. The guy picture him. And
Polaroids.
we like American car, American everything. American is good. America's his dream to have something like American. When you buy something made in USA, you don't want to buy anything else other than made in USA, and you guarantee it. So the people grow up, and if you look at the American University of Beirut, was established in 1860, 70, something. That time. It's very huge. You go to American University of Beirut. It's like the best location in the Middle East. Buildings, nice buildings, nice, and those buildings are 150 years old. They're still really made unique. So
They survived the Civil War.
yeah, Hezbollah one time, 1984, 1982. They got into there, and then they killed the provost of the university.
Hmm.
The provost and his son, what's his name? The warrior coach, Tim, the warrior, the warrior, Golden State warrior coach. That's his father. He was born in Lebanon.
Okay.
What's his name?
I'm not
His,
sure.
yeah, the guy here, the Golden State coach. Golden State, the Golden, the warrior basketball player. He's the coach for maybe 15, 20 years. Yeah, he was born in Lebanon. His father was killed there. He
Hmm.
was hanged.
Hmm.
1982, Hezbollah, man, believe me, a criminal.
Oh yeah.
Criminal.
Yeah.
They bombed the Marines in Lebanon. Oh man, those are terrible. It's Iran. So, but I'm glad Trump gave them a lesson. Trump gave
Yeah.
them a lesson, but
Yeah.
not enough. He need to go again and finish them up.
That's what we need to do. So,
Yeah.
you mentioned that when you got married to your wife, you were wanting to still go back to Lebanon. Have you had a chance to visit Lebanon with your wife, and your family, or have you gone back to Lebanon since you moved here?
Yeah, I did actually. I After we get married and we have two boys, we went to visit my family in Lebanon. Visit my wife, where she is now. She's from work. She came and we went there for a month, and she liked it.
Okay.
She liked it there, but it's very hard for American to live in Lebanon at that time. And
Why is
here's
that?
I'm in an interview Diana with someone, my older students. You could say hello to him.
Hello.
بالعربي in Arabic. In Arabic.
أهلا.
مرحبا.
مرحبا بك. كيف حالك؟
كيفك ها؟
الحمد لله.
الحمد لله.
Yeah.
Okay, this interview. Okay, that's a lot. So yeah, she likes it there, but American, you need to come back here. Like here, I don't think it's a good idea. The good thing there, schools are good there.
Right.
We still have good school, although what we have right now, we still have good schools there. You could learn languages. You could learn a lot of things there. Schools are good there. Lebanese kids are smart. Lebanese kids are smart, especially when they go to good school, like a good school, because they become good engineers, good doctors. Good. Yes, they are good. Okay.
And then I'll let you go and let you get on with the rest of your day. Since you've lived here, what do you miss most about living in Lebanon? What do you miss the most about your home country?
Well, I tell you, I miss a lot. I miss every tree I planted.
How many did you plant?
I planted a lot of pine trees. I built some trees, fruit trees, grapes. I go there, and then this is my right hand planted this vine.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're still
And
standing, probably. Some of those trees are probably still there.
still there, yeah. They're still there. Most of them, they're still there, especially pine, grapes. They're still there. My kids go there.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them this is the tree I planted when I was 10 years old. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
So would you say that what about the culture of Lebanon what do you miss most about the culture of Lebanon, or what it's like living there since you've lived here?
The culture is there is a unity in people, there. You see people, they come and visit you. They share your bitterness, they share your joy. You spend time with them. If you're sick, everybody come take you, visit you in a hospital. They care about you. They culture is really a big part of each town. There has its own culture. Each religion has its own culture. In Lebanon, see, Muslim has a Christian culture. We have culture, and get together, do dance, do Lebanese dabki, do Lebanese food.
Debki. Yeah. That was a big part of class, was the Debki. You and Latifa always talking about Debki.
And Arabian wedding.
Yeah. Yep.
Do you still have that one Arabian wedding?
The video?
Yeah, the clip we did. You remember we did a time clip about that?
I don't have a copy of it. I'm sure either Farida or Latifa has one, but
I don't know if I have a copy. I think I do have one.
that was a funny video.
Yeah, it was good.
That was good.
Yeah, it's the way it is, the life there, married and things like this.
Mm-hmm. Very different.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, Ustad, I got another one of those warnings, but so we'll have to wrap up the recording here very shortly. But I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to talk with me. We've talked a lot in the past about your childhood growing up, but I don't feel like we ever had enough time to really dive deep in it. And so I really, in addition to getting to catch up with you and talk to you for the first time in like a year, it's nice to be able to like learn more about like, you know, how you grew up and how different things were, not only back then, you know, like way before I was alive, but just in another country that I've really never been able to go to. So I really appreciate the time.
So of course, Salah, anytime, call me. You want to have a question, Arabic, I'll be happy to help you.
Sir,